Hello, if you didn't already know that I'm no longer a Christian, this is a little bit awkward. But also, it doesn't surprise me because I was the most outspoken about my Christianity in this channel, and yet I didn't post anything about not being a Christian anymore here, so I'm sorry. If you want to know why I'm no longer a Christian, you can click on the link up here somewhere or in the description down below. Anyways, it has been over 2 years since I came out publicly as a non-Christian and also as a supporter of Taylor Swift. I'm obviously joking. My love for Taylor Swift has never been a secret. As you can tell, I'm still as funny as ever, which is not at all depending on who you ask. The biggest change in my life was purpose. When I lost my faith in Christianity, I lost my purpose. Everything in my life, everything in my being, everything about me and around me was either rooted or influenced by Christianity. So when I finally admitted to myself, I'm no longer a Christian, everything crumbled. My whole world was destroyed and my existence was put into question. I really felt like I had to rebuild and rediscover myself outside of Christianity. To be honest, I feel like I still haven't even cleared out all the ruins, let alone rebuilt, and it's been over 2 years. But I did find my purpose because I made one up for myself. And I like it. It's really good. My purpose is to tickle souls. And it sounds way better in my head, and I should probably never ever say it out loud, but I do, all the time. Is it really necessary to have a purpose? Can't you just, live? Maybe, I don't know. It's just my whole life I lived believing that I had some sort of special purpose, and I felt empty without one, and I very much enjoy living with a purpose. The second thing I lost, okay, well, I obviously lost a lot of things, but just looking in retrospect, there are only 2 things that really made me who I was, and there are 2 things that still really matter a lot to me now. The purpose thing, like I already mentioned, and that certainty of what happens after death. Finding a purpose was actually pretty easy after I was done freaking out and crying, but I still don't know what happens after you die, and I probably never will until I die. Maybe not even then. This has made me have, a little bit of anxiety about my time on Earth. I worry that I'm wasting my time. I worry that I can die at any moment. Like right now, I could die right now. Obviously, I didn't die because you're watching this video. Somebody had to edit it. I worry that I may never reach my dreams. And I wouldn't say I fear death, but I definitely worry about its unpredictability. And these are all worries that are somewhat normal, but they're worries that I never had before. Other than that, everything's pretty good. It's good. Let me put it this way. A lot of my opinions and stances have changed. A lot of my opinions and stances have stayed the same. Actually, I live a more Christian life than a lot of people who go to church every Sunday. Just saying. But also, a lot of my opinions and stances are in a bit of a limbo, especially things pertaining to existence, spirituality, and that whole meaning of life thing. Like I said, I'm still rebuilding, and I'm fully aware that there's answers I may never find. But I'm happy knowing that I followed the truth. I always prided myself with being guided by truth and love, and despite being fully immersed in Christianity, I was able to see inconsistencies and issues within it. Speaking of being guided by love, now that I'm not a Christian, I get to hate people. Like before, I had to love everyone, like even my enemies. That's gross, okay? Like even your enemies, even that disgusting piece of crap people. No, right now I get to hate whoever I want. It's pretty great. I recommend it. 10 out of 10 would hate again. In all seriousness, I avoided dealing with how devastating it was to lose my faith. That's what I did. A few months ago, I had to take a step back from YouTube, and so I had to face this head on, this new reality. The past couple of months were horrible, okay? I don't want to sugarcoat it. I was living hell in my head. I hit rock bottom psychologically, but I'm making this video right now because I'm finally in a good place. I actually feel that I found peace, not the little green things that you eat, but peace, and I'm optimistic and excited about the future. Ever since I joined Scientology. No, Okay, imagine if that was the truth. Imagine if that was the ending of this video. That would be pretty cool, but it's not. Point is, Christianity was my foundation. It was everything I was, okay? And moving on from it, yes, it was really, really hard, but I found peace and happiness outside of it. I survived, more than survived. I'm good right now. It doesn't look like it, because this is just my face, but I'm good. I know that some of you have some questions, so just leave them down below. I know that some of you also have some hate to throw towards me, so, just shove it up your butt, just right up in there. Just push it right up. There's a place for it right there. You're gonna like it. If I feel like your question warrants it, I'll make a video about it. If not, I'll just reply down there. Thank you very much for listening, for getting to this point. I know that many of you will unsubscribe because, well, a lot of you subscribe to hear my Christian point of view. I get it. But hey, people change, and I needed to make this video, mainly just for myself. So, I'll see you later, crocodile.